So when I was 27, the scariest thing ever happened to me. Me and my girlfriend were home eating dinner one night when we saw this weird angry man walk by a couple of times staring at us through the window. We didn't really think too much about it. But then we decided to watch TV for a little. It was now about 11 p.m. and we were getting tired. I take a shower and then get ready to go to bed. When we fell asleep it was about 12:30 a.m. At about 2 a.m. we both woke up. We weren't sure what we heard, so we went back to bed. At around 3 a.m. we woke up again. Now we were scared. We listened for a little bit, then we heard knocking on a window. So it was 3 a.m. in the fucking morning. We both grabbed knives and went back to our room to hide and call the police. We heard the man knock a few times on a window downstairs somewhere. Thankfully after 10 minutes this creep left. We didn't get any sleep that night. The next morning we went to work and everything was fine, but when we got home from work we looked at the mail. Then we noticed a piece of paper that said "See you again tonight." What the fuck? Now we were scared. So later that night we both got home from work at 7 p.m. On the way home we saw that creepy man walking near our house again. My girlfriend asked me if I think that was the guy. I said maybe because we didn't see who was at our house. We weren't sure if it was him. We went to bed at 9 p.m. We were tired tonight but we just couldn't fall asleep. At 2 a.m. we heard a bang. We heard a man yelling. He said, "Let me in, you fucking assholes." He started banging on windows but not hard enough to break them. But then he said tomorrow he gonna come back and get in. We were terrified. Shockingly after 5 minutes he left for the night. We called the police but there was nothing for them to do. They said call if he comes back. Again we got no sleep that night. The next night I decided to leave the attic entrance open just in case of an emergency. The attic would be the best hiding spot in our house. The next night we got home from work at 9 p.m. This night I put knives in the attic and grabbed a few for us to keep by our side. At 1 a.m. we heard a window shatter. We ran into the attic. The guy was screaming, "Where the fuck you assholes hiding? I'm gonna shoot you, come on out." This guy was definitely fucking crazy. He looked pretty much everywhere. He said tomorrow we're gonna die. Then he fired 2 shots. After that he left but we were scared to leave the attic. After that we decided to go to our friend's house for the next night. We took off work the next day. When we were at our friend's house the next night we went to sleep at around 8 p.m. We were not expecting to see the crazy dude tonight but boy were we wrong. At 2 a.m. we all woke up. He was using a fucking electric saw to cut open the door. What the fuck? He must have been stalking us. How did he find us here? Once he got in we all went out the back door quietly and walked around front and got in the car and drove away. He saw us and ran for his car screaming like a fucking madman. We drove to the police station as he was following us. He kept going when we pulled in. His car had no plates. It was an old Honda Civic. After that we told the police everything. They said they would look for the guy. After that we decided to go to a hotel for the night. He didn't find us at the hotel, thank God. The next day we were home when we heard a knock on our door. It was the police. They wanted to let us know that they found the guy and arrested him. He was a very crazy man who had many warrants. He had killed 5 different people last month. The police finally got that crazy man and we could finally sleep now. We were happy. They said he was trying to rob a gas station when they saw him and snuck up on him and arrested him. The police said we are lucky we all got away. It was the creepy man we saw walking near our house a few times. After that we got cameras on the house. The next night we finally were able to go to bed and fall asleep.